Welcome back to Spellforce 3.
Orders?
Okay, we have a level up. Only one attribute point, but one skill as well. Do want to increase my intelligence a little bit. And my dexterity.
I'm ready.
Actually, why do I have 3 dexterity? Didn't I only have 2?
Pray tell.
Interesting. Heal and cleansed. Why is that in the archery skill? Okay, get the ricochet. Actually, I should have checked that. Anyway. Oh, alright, we actually need to do it from here. Have to check how good this is. Okay, your abilities. Gain Ice Might and Fire Might. The next fire spell is empowered. Is that a passive ability? Scaling attribute Constitution. Casting time 1 second. Effect duration 20 seconds. Well, Constitution is our... I could actually increase my auto attack. Or spell power. Let's go with spell power. Okay, next one is at level 9. Well, maybe we'll go with intelligence and wits. Right, so we can gain a mace, and a stock composite bow, which I think you can use actually. Scimitar. Okay, just go here. How good is your bow? It's just a longbow, right? Yeah, it's a longbow. I guess a composite bow will be better.
Of course. Understood.
I think it was good enough.
Of course.
Let's see.
Tahar,
Anselm, what happened? Where's the general?
up north. He left us in charge. What about the outpost? Is it safe? Since you just strolled in here, I suppose the elves have somehow surrendered.
They have. Look, Anselm, I need to talk to the general. There's something about the bloodworm we didn't...
Save your breath for later, Corporal. This place is getting purged.
Purged? You mean...
Yes, it's tragic, but there's no other choice. The general said it was the plan all along. Until we know how this plague spreads, we cannot allow any of these people to leave. Not alive.
But the general doesn't have the information we have. He should know before we do anything.
It would take an hour to catch up by now, and even if you were to tell him, he seemed pretty set on this. Which I understand. It's all of Nortander we're gambling with. Maybe all of EO.
Then let's get it over with.
And here I thought I knew all there was to know about you, Tahar. You surprise me.
What?
Tell me one thing. Do you remember her face?
Whose face? What in the blazes are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Well, that's a damn good question. 8 years ago in Iskander, when your father tried to execute you and the Wolfguard stopped him, it was my sister who paid the price for it. Isamo Tahar. He burned her alive. He blasted the skin from her skull. And all just because of you. All because of the fucking betrayer's child. But no, that wasn't enough. Instead of killing you like he should have, General Noria Sentenza took you in. Trained you as if you were something special. Wolfguard. He might as well have spit on my sister's grave.
Anselm, this isn't fair. This isn't fair, and you...
Fair? Fuck fair! What in this fucking life is fair, huh? She died, damn it, she died! Only so this piece of shit could live. Honestly, I was hoping you'd refuse the order. Would have been cleaner. Then we'll just leave no witnesses.
No, Ans... Can't do this!
Okay, couple of things. First of all, I had a bag over my head when your sister died. How was I even supposed to remember her bloody face?
Understood.
Second, it's not I who killed her.
Pray tell.
So I have to ask, what the hell's wrong with you, man?
What do we need?
For the queen!
Yes.
Take them down!
I'm ready.
Shit.
Stay calm, Bertrand. This wasn't our fault. We just have to...
Tahar, there's news from the Tiara's breath. What happened here?
We can explain. They...
Stay where you are. Slaughtering your own brethren. I can't believe it, Tahar. I should have guessed. Drop that weapon now. And you too, Carpal. Unless you want to save the hangman some work.
Hangman?
What do you think? You're charged with high treason. Betrayed by the betrayer's child. The general will love to hear this.
So much for the illusion of choice in this game.
I told you this would happen, Angar. I told you.
I just can't believe this is all you have to say in your defense, Tahar.
Anselm and his friends attacked us. Do you need me to write it down for you?
Watch your tongue, Tahar. General, you are a soldier of the Queen, Tahar. And for the past 8 years, you have served us well. Not only that, you even went as far as to refuse obedience to your father. Because you knew what he did was wrong. I respect that. But killing 5 of your brethren in cold blood, I cannot let that go unpunished.
But this is ridiculous! Anselm framed us. He blames Tahar for his sister's death, and this was his revenge.
Then why slaughtering? Why not knock them unconscious instead?
Because they didn't give us a chance. They wanted to kill us for heck's sake, and I...
Shut up, Carpal. Just shut up.
You're a murderer, Tahar. I should have seen that right away, but I didn't. And the same goes for you, Carpal. You're a disgrace to the Wolf Guard.
Tell me one thing, Tahar. Do you have any regrets?
No.
I don't.
Corporal Tahar, Corporal Carpal, you are hereby found guilty of murdering 5 soldiers of the Royal Army and insubordination. The punishment is death by the string. Take them to the dungeons.
Oh my lord, you just made the wrong person your enemy.
That's it.
Pardon?
Since you've been sitting here, I've been wondering why your face looks so bloody familiar. Now I remember. I saw you in the courtyard, back when they took me to my... how did they call it? Trial? You're one of them, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure it was you. I'm guessing I should be mad at you, shouldn't I? For serving these idiots. But, as it seems, we're sitting in the same dirt, so... sod it. I'm Iria. Iria Finonmir. What's your name?
Just call me Tahar.
Tahar? As in, Isamo Tahar?
He was my father, yes, but I fought him in the Mage Wars.
Huh. None of my business, I suppose. So, tell me, Tahar, what brings you to this wonderful place? Came to enjoy some nice hours of sitting in rat crap and hearing those zealots torture the living shit out of our kind? I hate to disappoint, but it gets boring after a while.
I think you know what I'm here for. I'm sentenced to die in the pike, just as you are.
Oh, I see. How come? If I'm not mistaken, you're Wolfguard, aren't you? And aren't you guys supposed to be some kind of... elite?
I got framed.
Oh? By whom?
Another soldier. He blames me for the death of his sister. He tried to lure me into refusing an order. When I didn't, he decided to attack me anyway.
Blazes. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with this world. I got ambushed. Soldiers of House Leonider, as they called themselves. I was trying to reason with them, but they wouldn't listen. I knew I shouldn't have done it, you know? Use my magic. But in that moment, I was just so bloody scared.
What did you do?
I only remember fragments. 2 of them lunged at me. I grabbed their arms and let my light magic run free. It was over in less than a minute. I didn't even know I could do that.
Light magic can kill?
It can drain, yes. It's not what it's made for, but nonetheless deadly.
And I take it you got caught.
No, not at first. But I'd rather not talk about it. I hope you don't mind. They're going to kill us. And, you know, there is still a part in me that thinks this is all a bad dream. Are you afraid?
No, I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of suffering.
No.
Then I wish we could swap places for a while. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I haven't given up yet. We need to find a way out, and we need to do it quick.
We're in a prison.
How did you guess? Doesn't change the fact that we need to get out. I've searched every part of my cell, and there's absolutely nothing. But yours is a lot bigger. Go see if you can find anything.
Like what? A magical key?
No, a fragile bar in the walls. Something that can help us pick a lock. Whatever. Or maybe start by taking a look at that breakthrough in the wall behind you.
Yes, I got the luxury cell, apparently.
Interesting. Iria, I found something here. It looks like a piece of thread.
Great. One of the prisoners must have left it. See if you can find a nail or something like that. That way we could make a lockpick.
A lockpick? What do you think this is? A child's game? We are in the Greykeep prison. Even if you had Zerbo's keys, you wouldn't get that door open.
Just ignore him.
Why are you here? I mean, yeah, you are obviously gonna die, but I think you deserve it.
What's that? What are you looking at?
I don't know. Some sort of grate. There's something stuck down there. Looks like a piece of metal.
Are you serious? Get it.
I'm trying, but... Oh, shit!
Wonderful.
Heavens rains. Are you all right?
I think so. What was that?
A tunnel spider. Just yesterday, one of the prisoners got bitten.
Shit. But you killed it.
Yeah, I did. And I have that nail.
Right, the nail. You still have the thread, right? Now put it...
All right, scum. Time to wake up.
Defilers?
Those two.
Isn't that?
The betrayer's child. Yes.
Interesting. I'm Rondar Lacane, the Harbinger of Light. And you are here because you've sinned. I don't know how, and it doesn't matter. But the light has found you guilty.
Mercy! Please, sir! I have children, a wife,
Quiet, scum.
Don't. He's afraid. And he should be. So, I'm here for a simple reason. You, the Defilers, are beyond repentance. But you three, you may not be. If you admit your sins now and accept the light into your life, you may be given a second chance. You may be born again as servants of Aeonir. The choice is yours. Child?
I don't think he can hear you, Your Holiness.
Why? I believe my instructions were clear. If they are not Defilers, they are not to die until they have been given a chance.
I know, Your Holiness, but he was already weak when the soldiers brought him here. He must have had some untended wounds.
I see. Well, may the light have mercy on your soul, child.
Great.
I repent! Please, Your Holiness, I repent!
You do?
Yes!
Then confess.
I'm sorry. Your Holiness, I don't...
Confess that you have done wrong. Confess that you are corrupted. Confess that your life is and was always empty without the love of the All-Father. And confess that it is only this love that can lead you back to the path of virtue.
I confess that I accept the light as my salvation.
Then rise and be born again. Open the door, child, and take him away. I will join you in the courtyard.
Are you certain, Your Holiness?
I am. Leave.
Of course.
What a lunatic.
If they repent, do they really let them live?
No.
Depends on what you call living. From what I've been told, these newborn have to give their life to the purity. But yes, they will live.
What now?
No idea. But as long as that priest fellow is here, we have no way to get out unseen. Wait, do you hear that?
You heard it, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. The voice. That... Huh. That's interesting.
You aren't making any sense.
The blood burn. What do you know about it?
Only that it's some kind of magical plague.
A magical plague. Yes, that's one way to put it. Where do I start? 6 months ago, before the first occurrence of the blood burn, Aeonir showed me a vision. It was beautiful, riveting. I woke up in a wide, empty desert. The sun was glaring, and the sand was almost burning. Yet I felt completely at ease. I began to walk until I saw the walls of a beautiful giant city, white as marble. When I reached the gates, they were wide open. By then, the sun had become even more intense, glaring, engulfing the city in a sea of light. Still, I was not afraid. I entered the city and found the streets deserted. I can't remember for how long I walked, but it must have been hours. Until, finally, I saw him. The All-Father, Aeonir. A figure made of pure light.
You met Aeonir.
Yes. I don't think that you, as a non-believer, could possibly understand what it felt like. But what matters is that he spoke to me. He told me that the blood burn was imminent, and how we can cure it.
If the Purity already knew that much about the Bloodburn's nature, why didn't you tell the Lord Marshal? General Noria slaughtered an entire village because he thought it was contagious. Which is also why I'm here.
We did tell him. But you know the King Regent. He's not a man of faith. We needed proof. Something a godless man like him would understand.
And why does Aeonir care about the Bloodburn?
Because he's preparing his return.
What?
I'm surprised you don't know. Aeonir is preparing his return to Io. That's the reason the Guardians have retreated. They have sunk back into their original slumber because they are not needed anymore. And once we, the purity of light, have prepared the world for his return, he will bring us a new world. One of equality, peace, and harmony. No more magic, no more castes, no more nobility. The Bloodburn is just one more trial we have to overcome.
What makes you so sure it was a vision and not just some dream?
I just know. As I said, I don't expect you to understand.
So, how can we cure it?
Well, that's where you come in. I wasn't certain at first, but now I am. He told me that there's someone who will play a pivotal role in all this, whose blood is connected to the plague, and I would recognize him or her when the time comes.
And you believe that's me?
I do. Let me tell you a story. 3 weeks ago, a small village was almost completely wiped out by the Bloodburn. I went there, together with 6 of my priests, to follow up on my vision. As you can imagine, it was atrocious. By the time we got there, most of the townsfolk were already dead. Save for one man, an elf, the village healer. Witnessing that bloodbath, it had broken him. However, he was still able to tell us some very interesting things. Among them, that he believed the infection occurred right after he heard something that night. A song. The Song of the White, as we now call it.
Hang on. You're saying that this singing we just heard actually causes the bloodburn?
Correct. And since, according to that elven healer, the words of the song resemble the Shaper tongue, we think that the bloodburn might be connected to the Shapers.
Nonsense.
Actually, he might be right. Lord Marshal Arendir told me something similar. Noises before an outbreak.
All right, now I'm lost. If this song causes the bloodburn, why are you the first to make that connection?
Because not everybody hears it. Only those who are magically gifted do, and this hearing also protects them from the disease itself. Both of you are. And that leads me to believe that you, Tahar, are the one Aenir spoke of. The pariah, who will help us put an end to the bloodburn.
Okay, nice of you to tell them that, but... Yes, he already knew anyway. Apparently only those who can use magic can hear it. But is there a reason why we can... We always have to hear it, just because we can use magic?
So being a mage protects from the bloodburn.
Having magic in you, that's a big difference. Using magic, giving into the temptation, is a sin. Merely having the gift isn't. It's something that runs in your blood. But yes, being gifted seems to allow hearing the song and protects against the bloodburn.
The Morhier elves told me they were affected by the bloodburn too. Don't all elves have a spark of magic in them?
They do. And that's very interesting. That means that either we are wrong, or the elves are confusing something else with the bloodburn.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have told them that, but then again I don't care about the elves. Right now though...
If Aenir chose me, why didn't he just send me the vision himself? It all just sounds so odd.
You're making the mistake of trying to apply human logic to a divine being. We're simply not in a position to understand the Allfather's ways.
And if we help you, does that mean we'll be spared? Will you get us out of here?
It won't be easy, but yes, I will.
Whatever you want me to do, if I am to help you, you'll free Iria as well.
Of course. She may be a defiler, but her ability to hear the song makes her as valuable as you are.
If this song forebodes the bloodburn, does that mean that there will be an outbreak in Greykeep?
Well, something else we learned about the bloodburn is that it's unpredictable. There might be an outbreak, or there might not be. And it might be just a servant who dies, or the entire castle.
Considering how powerful this guy is, I'm not certain that he's not the big bad in the end.
If that's the case, shouldn't you be afraid for your men?
I'm not. I am with Aenir, as we all are. And fear is only a product of missing guidance.
Well, that's convenient.
So you're saying there's no pattern at all? Whether a song causes an outbreak or not is entirely coincidental?
No, I did not say that. What I said is that we have not understood the pattern yet.
There isn't much of a choice, is there? If we don't help you, we'll be executed.
Yes, but even if your situation were different, helping us would be in your best interest. If we don't stop the blood burn, all of Io will be affected, regardless of race or faith. And also, being chosen by Aenir is a great honor, one some of my followers would kill for.
A friend of mine has been sentenced to death too. His name is Bertrand Carpel. Can you get him out as well?
Bertrand Carpel. Yes, I've heard about him. Another member of the Wolf Guard, isn't he?
Yes. I don't know where he is, though. They separated us after the trial.
Then I'll see what I can do, though your escape is more important right now.
I know. And thank you for helping us.
It's Aenir's will. There are some arrangements I have to make first. Give me a few moments.
Yay.
Two more things before you set out. First, you'll have to use the sewers to escape. There's an entrance in the tower's cellar that leads through the mountains. Get out of the prison and go there as quick as possible. Once you are out of the fortress, leave the city and head to Farland's Hope. It's a small village to the northwest in Iskander. There you'll meet with a contact of ours, an expert on Shaper culture who will help us decipher the song. His name is Iskrim, and he's a dwarven scholar. We set him out on a mission to find Mulandir 3 weeks ago.
Mulandir?
The ancient city of the Shapers, yes.
So you want us to help that dwarf find Mulandir, don't you? What for?
Isn't it obvious? To find clues about the song.
If I'm not mistaken, the Purity has quite some followers now. Why don't you just send your scions to help him find Mulandir?
Good question. Simply put, there are certain people in the House of the Crown who are already uncomfortable with the Purity's military presence. Sending armed Purity followers around the country would only alarm them more.
How do we find the dwarf? Will he be in the village?
It's possible, but I doubt it. Once you arrive there, you should talk to the village mayor, Clara Farland. She works for the Purity and will provide you with all the information you need. Just tell her you are sent by the light.
Sent by the light. Fair enough. Anything else?
There is. Here, take this.
What is that? What the heck? What was that?
The rune. It imprinted itself on you.
Imprinted? What is that thing?
Hard to answer. To put it shortly, they are a gift of Aenir to us as his servants. They protect us. If the bearer of such a rune loses his life, he will be revived by Aenir's light.
Did you just say...
Revived, yes. There are limits to this power, but it's a sample of what awaits us when Aenir finally returns.
So these things make us Shaikan?
So, these things make us what? Immortal?
Not immortal, no. But they provide you with a chance. Should you die and be brought back to life, the rune will lose a part of its power. Its energy will take you to one of Aenir's shrines, and there your body will be mended.
Aenir's shrine? You are talking about the Elam Sar, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Though most people call them the Godstones. To join a Godstone with your rune, you will need to touch the stone with it.
And then what?
You'll see. Either way, we shouldn't waste any more time. This should be self-evident, but only tell people you fully trust of our cooperation. I will do the same. Now go. Head to Farland's Hope, find the dwarf, and find Mulandir.
All right. Goodbye then, I guess.
Goodbye. One more thing, Tahar. The two of us. We are more alike than you think. You are searching for something, for the answer to a question. And while I have found mine, you haven't found yours.
What are you getting at?
Well, you see, I'm not a fool. I know you haven't seen the light as I have, and I do not expect your loyalty. But as I said before, your blood, your lineage, it is somehow connected to all this. And even though I don't know how, maybe our cooperation can help you find the answer. But I've wasted enough of your time. Farewell, Tahar. Farewell, Iriar of Finan Mir. We will meet again.
Yes, you got it.
Now would you look at that?
Sounds like a plan.
Oh,
All right.
do I...
So that just happened. What now?
Let's just get out of here.
Okay. We should probably get our gear back first, though. Let's look around.
Yeah, that was what I was about to check for my gear. Let's know you up. Where are you? A white mage. Of course, we're gonna give you some healing potions and stuff. Also an archer. Why do we have an arcane archer? That's interesting. I'll check this one out as well. Resurrect all allies in the target area. Affinity. Okay, it's interesting that you actually get affinity. Willpower for you. There we go. I do need some intelligence myself.
What do we need? Interesting. Let's see. Interesting. Now would you look at that?
Yeah, it doesn't take long for a corpse to start decaying, actually.
There. I think this is where they put our gear.
Then let's go get it.
Much better.
Indeed. Odd that this place is unguarded, though.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, it is odd. Also, so what kind of bow do you have? Simplistic short bow. Spotted black rope. Nail. It's a quest item. I don't see much of a difference between those two, but I'm gonna keep this one because it's more expensive, not because of anything else. Yeah, the black rope looks cool.
Yes?
You don't have any helmets. Sacks and bombos filled with something soft, clothing maybe. The imprisoner's belonging. Okay, I guess.
Yes?
That way?
We're not missing anything, are we? Don't think so.
Got it.
Okay, go here, there was something over there. There is no stealth button. There is offense and defense and stuff like that, but nothing else.
Let's see.
An elven longsword requires straight 3. Go away, and some gold.
Sure. That way? You got it. Wait, do you feel that?
Yeah, the rune. It's reacting to something.
And I think I know what. Do you see that stone over there? That's a god stone. I think we should try to join the rune with it, like the Harbinger suggested.
Sure, why not?
Interesting.
The Mosian Wet. You notice that the pillar of the god stones were made out of the same material. Maybe it was part of a ruin.
That's interesting. This magic. Is it just me or does it feel, I don't know, different?
That's one way to put it. Either way, the rune did react to it. Assuming the Harbinger was right, if anything goes south, it's this stone we should be, well, resurrected at. Resurrected. I can't believe I just said that.
You did. Let's not find out the hard way, shall we? Now, let's push on.
You found your first godstone. Here you can revive dead heroes and establish teleportation links to other godstones. Godstones need to be claimed in order to function. To claim a godstone, use your hero to interact with it. Or conquer the sector it is in.
Sounds like a plan.
Just in case. Let's move on. Oh right, the clothing of the prisoners. We don't need to check that again.
That way? You got it.
Let's see.
Padded green hood, elven battle staff, potion. Oh right. Wait, where's my... There it is. When Onir, O Father, set the godstones to Io, this world was blessed with Aenor. O Father created the guardians and bid them watch over Io. This world was blessed. When Aenir, O Father, gazed upon Io and saw humanity, this world was blessed. Okay, Io for sins of humanity, this world was damned. We ask ourselves, how did we lose our way? The answer is clear. We are all sinners. Really? Anyway, partakers in violence and greed. We are tainted, lusting for power we do not deserve. We are thieves at a feast, covering that which is not ours. Magic is a gift that does not belong to us. If it's a gift, then it does belong to us. That's what a gift is. That some of us are born with magic is unavoidable. It is those who chose to use magic for their own selfish purpose that taint themselves. Mages not in service of the light ascenders and the All Father's wish, and for that we name them defilers. Sins on defilers are sins against All Father. Only death can absolve those of those sins. Only through the light can we become pure. Only by becoming pure can the All Father return. This is the sacred task we humble scions must undertake. We must wash the world pure and prepare the way for our nearest return. The day the Harbinger of Light opens the gate shall be the day of reckoning. The All Father, pleased by the resurrection of the purity of the world, will return to bestow everlasting peace and unity. Humanity shall once again be blessed. We ask ourselves, what more can we do to hasten the coming? How may we best serve the light? We took the harbinger of light to the designs only Aegon's chosen knows, and recite these words. By light I am pure. Where once we sinned, now we shine the light. Diogia. The Bloodburn has reached us. Harren, O guardians, Harren is gone. The plague took him like wildfire, raging and consuming, until it burned the life out of him. Tiara, save me, I can't shake the images of him from my mind. We were careful to avoid contact with the others in the village after your last letter, but 3 days ago Harren fell ill. He tried to hide it from me, as if I wouldn't notice. The sweat and vacant stare. He was so cross when I suggested to see our village healer. Bloodburn is worse than anyone described. It is not sickness, it is torture inflicted upon us by the guardians. No sickness torments a man into modeling himself to relieve of the pain. Harren was screaming by the end. It is horrible that I was glad when it was over. Why do the guardians punish us? We are farmers, pawns in a game played by a greater power. What have we ever done to deserve this? I am sitting here, relieved he's dead, over and over. It's a nightmare like Garrosh. Puppet show I can't turn away from. I can't bear to look him. His blistered skin, his blood-soaked clothes, his bloated face. There are moments where I swear I see him from corner of my eye, standing there, staring at me. If I turn to look, there is only emptiness. Has it spread to me too? I fear the village will burn, our farmstead down, if they find out what happened. Their paranoia is worrying. After all I've seen, would the fire cleanse us? Perhaps it would. Perhaps it would not be so bad to join Harren. Perhaps that would make the nightmares stop. Stay safe, Diagia. The Bloodburn is coming for us all. Your sister. You could have actually named your name again. Oh wait, that was a letter to her, so you actually added her name twice, but not your name even once. Just saying, yeah, sister. I don't remember my name. Makes sense. That looks cool with the leather armor.
Yes.
Yeah, the rope looks cool, but I like this one more. Not the legs though. I always hated the legs that are so short for some reason. I don't know why.
Understood.
Right, it's this way then. Mysterious key.
Sure.
Just wondering something now.
Now would you look at that?
Can I go this way?
You got it.
Where's the entrance, by the way? I know it's an exit, but he stated that it's a secret exit.
Let's see. Interesting. Now would you look at that?
One key to open them all.
see.
Sounds like a plan.
A rebel mage.
Now would you look at that?
So yeah, that's the source, right? Still need to claim some rewards. Can go this way. Come on, move out.
Will do.
That way?
Understood. A fork.
Any ideas which way to take? You know this place, right?
Not as well as I'd like to, but I'm pretty sure the one to the left leads up to the courtyard. We should prepare for heavy resistance, though.
And the other one?
I don't know, but it leads farther down the mountain. I remember hearing some guards talk about a hidden entrance into the prison. I'm guessing they used it to smuggle booze in here for the long shifts.
So either we risk fighting dozens of guards or getting lost in the caves. What do you think?
I'm not sure. What's your take on this?
Mine? No idea. This is my first time in this wonderful place, remember?
I do want to take both paths, but let's say I go left.
These caves could be a dead end, and we can't risk that. We should go left.
All right. Then let's keep our weapons ready.
Because I want the experience. Reach the street at a location, travel to Fern's Hope. So where do you lead then? Made a mess of this, by the way. Okay, so we can't actually go this way.
You got it. Sure.
Now let's hope I'm strong enough to do this.
Got it.
I still have some health potions, so that shouldn't be much of a problem.
Sounds like a plan.
Anyway, just in case.
Shit, did you hear that?
You were
Tiara's breath.
Footsteps.
What are you waiting for?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
Tiara's breath. Thank you.
Just stay quiet and follow us.
Thank you. Thank you, pal. I'll remember that. Mind if we stick with you? At least until we get out of that
Breath.
bloody keep.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah, we know a way out.
They would
Just
have
follow
taken me
us.
to the gallows tomorrow.
Just don't make too much noise, will you?
There's guards up ahead. They've probably been drinking. That's why they haven't heard us. We should ambush them and then stick together.
All right.
Where is she? Maybe I could have saved everyone.
So, what's the plan?
You read my mind. What's next? Blazes.
You alright?
Yeah, it's just... I knew them.
Oh, I'm sorry. How do you feel?
Honestly, I don't care. All these people, they had always hated me despite everything I did. I'm done trying.
I feel you.
Let's just get going. Now would you look at that?
You got it.
An old letter that never found its way to the person. Okay, what does it say? To whoever finds this, my name is Naira Shire. I am a mage. My crimes, as purity, so they say, are illegal use of magic, defilement of the light, and treason against the Old Father. I say I'm guilty of nothing but using the gifts of the Guardians have bestowed upon me. I came from a village in Iskandar. It is an unremarkable place that never attracted the attention from the rest of the world. That is until the war broke out. Raiders unchecked by Iskandar forces came to our village. They took all our food and possessions. They took women into their homes, while their husbands and children bled to death outside. I heard the screams. I hid, as my father instructed, but they found me. I refused to let them take me like a sheep to the slaughter. My father said I'd never be ashamed of my magic, that it was a gift, not a curse. So I burned them. I set them ablaze and watched as they fled into the night. The other villagers looked at me like I was the monster. The next day the raiders returned with soldiers and purified priests. They thanked. The raiders were reporting me. They bound me in chains and dumped me in prison cell while I sit here scrambling this note. They are free men. They are the true defilers. They say I am the dawn, the iron mask, and the morning, as if it should scare me. If there is any justice in this world, my death will be quick. I won't give them the satisfaction of seeing me afraid. If you are a mage reading this, don't let them make you afraid of your own self. You are more powerful than you realize. Yeah, that's why they are afraid of you, because you have power.
Will do.
People fear what they think is stronger than them.
Let's see.
Even if they don't understand it, it doesn't matter. If you're weaker, they're just gonna ignore you.
That way?
Are you all saved? Good.
Sure.
I'm gonna save. There are only 5 images, aren't there? Should have more, maybe.
Great. A storm.
This might play into our hands, though. There'll be a lot less people to sneak or fight past that way.
You got it.
Oh, right. Because every time you traverse an area...
Interesting.
Do you want to go this way now?
Sounds like a plan. Sure. That way?
There's something about the rain that looks magnificent.
Hold on. Do you see that?
Yeah, patrols.
I don't think they'd recognize us right away. Let's just not get too close and try to act normal.
Got it.
Yeah, but those naked people right there might raise some eyebrows, I'm just saying.
Now would you look at that?
Sod him. I've had enough of this.
Tiara's breath. Someone's there.
Yeah, thanks for that. Oh, we guess I leveled up. Didn't even notice. What do you have? That's magical resistance.
Blazes. What was that? Have you lost your bloody mind?
What? 'Cause I'm not a goddamn sissy? No way on earth I'm letting these bastards get away with this.
Okay. Arrow of light. Shoot an arrow of pure light. Uses intelligence as a focus though. What ability should I choose for myself?
Just give the word.
Don't do that again.
Understood. These were just normal guards, not the people who tortured you.
All the same.
All right. If your life depends on it, let's fight our way through.
Aye, Commander.
Yeah, maybe if you get some armor, you would be a little bit more useful. Why don't we kill the guards and take their armor?
Tiara's breath. Someone's there.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Hey, they made me an enemy. Have no one to blame but themselves.
Blazes.
You're now officially a deserter.
I'm not a deserter. They betrayed me, remember?
Got it.
Like I always say, there is loyalty that goes both ways. A soldier to his commander, and a commander to his soldiers.
Got it. Blazes! Alarm!
There is no such thing in this game, I hope.
Blazes.
You're now officially a deserter.
Repeating things I already said make me feel
Let's
very
see.
smart. Yeah, the rain is pouring down, but this fire is still going strong. I guess they use oil, because that makes sense. 3 of them this time. Let's take them.
They will fall. Blazes.
You're now officially a deserter.
You can say that again. I know you can.
Will do.
That way?
Usually I would explore the map a little bit more.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, that's too many of them. Yeah, we can take them out, but I don't think we need to.
All I'm saying is I don't like these dressed up idiots acting as if they're the ones making the laws now.
What would you have the Lord Marshal do? The people believe in them.
If whoever the people believed in would be in power, unicorns would be running this country now. What the commoners need is a strong hand to guide them. Not some lunatic babbling on about the return of the Allfather.
How do you know it's just lunacy?
I can't believe you just said that.
Guys, the crown isn't paying us for chatter. If you two want to bicker, get yourselves a chamber. Is that...
Tahar. Tiara's breath.
Look, there's no reason for this to get bloody. Just leave me.
Oh my god, I can't believe that didn't work.
Focus.
Plan.
Come on, focus. There you go. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I actually wanted to save, but you know. I know I can take them down if I try, it's just that I don't want to kill those people.
All I'm saying is I don't like these dressed up idiots acting as if they're the ones making the laws now.
What would you have the Lord Marshal do? The people believe in them.
If whoever the people believed in would be in power...
With over 7,000 soldiers stationed in Greykeep, the fortress's need for food and drink is immense, requiring equally immense space to store them. What few people know is that Greykeep's undercroft is more than just a vault. It is also the entry point to an intricate network of hidden tunnels, which lead all the way through the keep.
Here we are. Now where's that secret sewer entrance the Harbinger was talking about?
No idea. I've never been to this part of the keep.
Okay. Wait. Do you hear that? Footsteps.
Yeah. They noticed we're gone. We need to move quickly. Blazes. Alistair. That's bad.
Know him?
Yeah. We need to reason.
Okay, at least we know Alistair.
Will do.
Wait, where did you
Yes.
go? Or rather, where did you stay?
Understood. Interesting.
The Tale of the Unlucky Alchemist.
That way?
That sounds like a good tale, actually. Let's take a read. Ah, the Tale of the Unlucky Alchemist. A personal favorite. There once was an alchemist who believed he found the recipe for immortality. It was a simple elixir, he declared, made difficult only by the secrecy of ingredients. Naturally, he tried it first on himself, but when he took a knife to the heart to test the elixir's power, let's just say the experiment ended a bit tragically, or so we thought. That's the end of the tale, you might think, but not so for our unlucky alchemist. For his delight and perhaps dismay, the next morning he woke in a new body. His elixir gave him the power to reincarnate in a close success. Determined to perfect his formula, the alchemist figured that the elixir was missing the pickled petals of the daisy, but not just any daisy. The petals had come from a daisy in a full bloom, plucked under the light of a recent moon. The alchemist waited until the pale night, but when he reached out to pick the flower, the cliff beneath him gave way, and he fell to his death. Undeterred, he tried again. He found daisy away of any cliff edge, waited for the light of the moon to fall upon its petal, and lightning killed him. The poor bastard probably didn't even know what hit him. Again and again he tried, but always he died beside the prize. Once murdered by raiders, twice mauled by some bear, and once more by a lightning. It didn't matter where the alchemist went, some coward guardian's curse, a punishment for seeking immortality. And what his original formula? The greedy bastard never wrote it down. But somewhere out there, the unlucky alchemist still searches for his daisy, like his death depends on it. Eric the Bard. It was a cool tale. Not the way I was actually hoping it would turn out, but sure.
Sure.
Look at that, pals. Provisions. Time to stock up.
Just make it quick. Got it.
Guys ready? Good.
You got it.
What the? Aspen!
Shit. Guards.
Kill him!
Alistair, stop! Stop it, for heck's sake!
Too late.
That's a loyal soldier. Kill the other one.
Just give the word. Give the word.
Yes.
Let's try this again, actually. I want to check something out.
With over 7,000 soldiers stationed in...
Here we are. Now where's that secret sewer entrance the Harbinger was talking about?
No idea. I've never been to this part of the keep.
Okay.
Blazes. Alistair. That's bad.
Know him?
Yeah. We need to reason.
That way?
Yeah, you say that, but I'm not very certain how you're gonna reason with him. Those guys attacked first. If they are stocking up on supplies, perhaps I'll be able to do something about it.
Sure.
Okay, save.
You got it.
Look at that, pals. Provisions. Time to stock up.
Just make it quick.
That way? Sounds like a plan.
Guess you can't actually reason with him. Can't talk to those guys. Why do you follow me? Follow her.
Yes?
Will do.
Oh well, I liked Alistair. Knew him from a second, and yeah, already had a character development.
Aspen!
Shit. Guards.
Kill him!
Alistair, stop! Stop it, for heck's sake!
Too late.
What do we need?
Oops, on the other one. There's no way I can knock him unconscious or something.
That was easy.
Bloody fool! I knew him.
So? You really think they would have spared you? That would have made them traitors too.
He might be right, Tahar. I'm sorry it came to this, but I think we made it. That's what should matter.
Maybe. Still though,
Got it. Understood.
So, what's the plan?
you do need to realize when I give you an order to stand down, you bloody stand down.
You got it.
Now would you look at that?
Ooh, a new short bow for you. Can you use it? No. We need 5 dexterity. Guess next level up, maybe? Requires a key.
There. That must be the entrance the Harbinger was talking about. It should lead us through the mountain into the sewer system.
All right. And what then? How far is
So
this
that's the
village?
sewers?
Farland's-
I think so. Yes.
Uh-huh. Well, guess it's time to split up then, isn't it? I'd come with you, but there are some things I want to take care of before going down there.
You think that's a good idea? With all the guards about?
Aye. Won't take long. Thanks for getting us out of there. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again.
Okay.
Will do.
Goodbye, Dick.
With Aelot Iskander executed for allying with your father during the Mage Wars, the Iskander lands have since fallen into anarchy. On your journey, you've met many travelers, sunken-cheeked figures who've told you stories about having lost their homes to bannerless soldiers and bandits. They have also told you something else. That a once deserted village has come back into bloom, offering refuge to those without shelter. Fallen's Hope.
Cool. Right, so I am actually going to end this episode here. Thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.